Well, happy Friday and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing 15 fun tips, tricks, and secrets you had no idea existed on the C8 Corvette. The one behind me. Let's get into it. Well, if you've been a long time viewer, I appreciate it. The garage probably looks a little different to you, and I'm kind of excited to get back into car stuff. I'm kind of garage renovation to out, so hopefully you guys appreciate it. Like I said, today we're going to be doing 15 tips, tricks, and secrets on the C8 Corvette, the one behind me. And these are in no particular order. Some of these I knew before I got the car, some I figured out while having the car, and a couple of these I figured out from the owner's manual. And I'm pretty confident at least one of these you've never heard of before. I'll stop jibber jabbering and we'll go to the car and get to it. One thing real quick, now that I got the garage set up how I like it, with the top off, I feel like I'm always in a showroom with the car. It's really cool. It's hard to explain, you gotta be in here, but it's a really neat feeling. I think I'll lose it once I get the C5Z on top of here, but for now I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty cool. All right, number one, let's go up here to the front. So for a lot of people, a Corvette is typically a second or third car, not driven very much. So a lot of times people are concerned about the battery going dead, understandably. You gotta fiddle around, find the battery, which is hidden underneath all this cladding, but GM was smart. A lot of cars do this now, but you can actually hook up a trickle charger right to your little accessory, right there. That's all I gotta do. And you can just put the front down a little bit and you're good to go. Your car will be trickle charging, easy day. All right, number two, hopefully it's not too loud. I had to start the car for this one. So I personally like the sport mode. I like the way the sport looks, but let's say you like driving in track or touring or whatever, or your Z mode or your My mode, but you wanna keep it looking exactly the same. This kind of drove me nuts the first week. I figured it out. Simply use your little keys down there. We're gonna scroll over to where it says display design. I'm gonna hit enter by simply just pushing this, and then sport display, and then display design. You can scroll through which one you want. This is linked to driver mode. That'll put it to whatever mode you have it in. I like to just keep it in sport mode. Boop. And you can scroll right back to where you were. Easy day. All right, number three I figured out by accident. This little guy down here controls your display brightness. Now this only works at nighttime. It's gotta be dark-ish outside. You put this all the way to the left, and then boom. Everything's in stealth mode. Everything's in stealth mode. Only thing you get is your miles per hour, your fuel, and your temp. That's it. Pretty cool, kind of novelty. I thought it was kind of neat, so I threw it in here. All right, number four might seem kind of silly to some of you, and some of you might give me a hard time about this, but I didn't know this for about 2 months. So, and obviously no one taught me, and you can't see the damn thing. So obviously this little blade right here, your handle's right there, right? The little touchpad right there. What I didn't know for the longest time, there's a proprietary spot for your finger way up here to go in, and it feels much better in the hand. Let me show you. It's hard to see it, but there's a little notch right there for your index finger. That's exactly where you should do it. It feels a bunch more meaty right there. For the longest time, I was way down here opening the damn door. Do it up there where you're supposed to, and it feels much better and much easier to open. Again, silly, but someone else might find value in that. All right, number five. This is the way I clean glass, both back here and up here. I know a lot of people complain about the coupes. It's hard to reach the glass, and it is. If you don't have long legs or long arms, it can be a chore. So what I do, I mean, it's got in convertible mode, but I use a little bucket. If you're capable, just stand on it. You can climb in the tub. I swear I do it. My neighbors watch me. I climb in here. That way I can clean everything, kind of crouch down. You can reach that super easy and that super easy. It's kind of dirty back here, but yeah, whenever I finish my detail, my wash job, I get back here and I detail everything sitting right here. So much easier. You can make fun of me if you want, but just sitting in the tub is so easy to reach everything back here. And you can kind of crawl on there too, and up there, and it's just so much easier. I promise you. If you're capable and want to try it, let me know. All right, number six. This is something I didn't know for a while either until I read the owner's manual, and that is your glove box and your center console. Whenever you lock the door, both of those lock as well. So you don't have to worry about, oh man, is that locked? It automatically locks for you if the car is locked. All right, number seven, creaky target top. My C6 and C7, neither one of those cars, my roofs creaked ever. This car is brand new, had no miles on it when I got it, obviously it's brand new. But after about 2 months of ownership, low humidity conditions, and between 55 and 70 degrees, it creaks. Drives me insane. So I got some white lithium grease and coated it all over the mating surfaces between this and the roof, and I have not had a creak since. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. I would show you what he uses. It comes in a little tiny, it's tiny. It's like the size of a $50 container, about this tall. I actually find it in the plumbing section at Lowe's. Put some grease on there that's safe for rubber and or weather stripping, and it'll solve a lot of your problems. All right, number 8, getting access to your rear trunk lid here, or engine bay hood, whatever you want to call it. There's a few ways to do it. You can do it from the driver door right down there. You can do it from your key fob with 2 presses of this guy, or put your key fob on you underneath the E right here. Remember, E for entry, there's a button right there, and it'll open right up. Very convenient. Number 9 is not really a tip or a trick, it's more of a secret. Now, when this car was revealed, and you had this great wall right here, which was very controversial, even I thought it was weird, because you have a mid-engine platform, and typically they leave all this space open. Why would you need this like at some sort of tunnel? Then they revealed the E-Ray. Then it made sense. All the battery packs are going to be stacked in here. All down here is going to be battery packs. They do that on purpose to keep your weight right in the center of the car, right in the middle. It's very clever. Once I figured it out, I was totally cool with this wall. It made sense. So good job, good foresight on the Corvette team. I like it. All right, number 10, coming back up to the front here. This one drove me insane. I thought it was crazy the first month I had this car. So you see on the front here, it says ×2 to open it. You do that, nothing happens. So apparently the first model year of these guys, the first few months or so, people were hitting this in their pockets, and these guys were just popping open, and it was kind of a dangerous thing. So they changed the software over in over-the-air updates, so you gotta hit it once and then hold it. It's about a 3-second hold, and it makes all kind of weird noises now. It's really clunky and I hate it. And in 2024, they have a soft close, which is amazing. So by the time I get an E-Ray, I'll have soft close, but I can deal with this for now. There you go. You had the problem, that's what it was. All right, number 11. This one's kind of weird, and it might help someone else out there. When I drive my car, I always have in Z mode, meaning I have the exhaust fully open, the steering heavy, and the brake feel heavy. But I keep the throttle and transmission shifting very, very low to save on gas, and it's much more of a smooth ride. Now, by doing that, even with the exhaust open, the exhaust isn't that loud. When you put it in track mode with the exhaust fully open, the car is noticeably louder. So if you drive your car around on your throttle and transmission all the way down, meaning very, very tame, but your exhaust all the way open, you're not getting the full potential and the fun cracks you get in between gears like you do in track mode. So if you haven't tried it, try it. All track mode with the exhaust open. Totally different than my my C7. This thing is very unique in that sense. Interesting. All right, number 12, according to the owner's manual, if you hold the unlock for 3 seconds, the window's open. Let's try it. Oh, it works. So you gotta kind of click it once and then hold it 3 seconds and good to go. Remember, you do have to enable this in your car settings. Go to home, go to settings, go to remote settings, and then toggle over on the window. And it works again. One click, hold 3 seconds, boom. All right, number 13, what to do if you have a dead battery fob. This actually happened to me my C7 once. I came out, fob was dead, couldn't go anywhere. I had to Google, and actually in the C7, there's a little slot up here. The C7 and C6 have the really flat keys. You put in the slot and it would start. The C8 does not have that. What you have to do is, in a cup holder here, take your key fob, and the mechanical key is on this end. You put it in this guy here, the one closest to the dash, with this side up. It says hold it in there just like this, just like that. I guess the RF antenna is right in there, and then you can start your car. Again, my fob has a key, so I can't like test it, but that's what the owner's manual says to do. All right, number 14 is kind of funny, so I thought I'd include it, but the owner manual states very clearly that there is a 3.5 jack in here, and there is right there, and that is not for headphones, not at all. They've made it very clear that is for external audio only. Do not try to listen to headphones with this guy, because you can't, it won't work. There you go. And then lastly, number 15, back up here at the front, similar to the back where you have the little button for the rear hatch, you also have one for the front as well. In case your keys somewhere else, but near the car, you gotta get in right here, right in the center line of your, there's no real reference spot, but right in the middle of your lens here. Come down right here, and then boom. It's actually quicker than using your key fob. And that's it, number 15. All right, guys, well, that's it for the 15 secrets and tricks, we're gonna call it, about the C8 Corvette. I'll have more as time goes on, of course. I've done quite a few of these on the C5 and the Mini Cooper as well. And people seem to really like these videos, so feel free to leave one down in the comment below. I might leave it on the next video. I don't know, we'll see. So, coming down the pipeline, I got 3 C5Z videos coming in the next few weeks. I gotta do my garage compilation, squish it all down to about 15 minutes time lapse, so it should be a lot of fun. And some other goodies going on the C8 finally. We're almost ready to get into putting some go fast parts on the C8. That's and a lift coming next month for the C5Z. So I will see you guys next time. Please enjoy your weekend. Bark out.